This is Julie.
Hey, calendar, what's my morning like?
Julie's about to have a long day.
At 9 a.m., soccer carpool. 9:10, purchase birthday card. 9:05, dry cleaning.
Did you just go backwards?
I'm sorry, I can't fit that question into your schedule. 9:15, cry for a little bit.
For days that won't end, let Schwann's help. With Schwann's, you can get delicious meals that go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. Visit today at schwanns.com.
At Farmers Insurance, we know a roof can withstand a lot. One exception being an airborne car. Seen it, covered it. Click for more.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Hello, this is Jim, the Keys bartender, coming to you from Key Largo at the Catch Restaurant.
Catch Restaurant?
Yes, right
Happy
on the
hour.
beautiful Route 1. Route 1. I call it Route 1 because up in Philadelphia. I don't know why I'm going off on this tangent.
US 1.
US 1. We call it Route 1 up
Route
north.
1.
It
goes all the way up north.
Yeah. Well, it's a 12-lane highway from where I come from.
Is it?
Yeah. 3 north, 3 south, and there's a couple intersections that were one of the most dangerous intersections in all of North America.
I'm sure.
I mean, you have people turning. I mean, if you talk about
What, you still got roundabouts on it and shit?
No roundabouts.
I hate those
there
things.
There were 2 roundabouts. One at Oxford Circle and some. Yes, up at Solly Avenue. This is for people from the Philadelphia area. And I'm going to take these headphones off because I'm going to get a little head feedback. But I know.
Are you?
They're reading me. A little.
Like
a split second. So that's all right. I don't need to know that. So today, I would like to call this, and I apologize. It's going to sound a little misogynistic, but it's going to.
Like that's going to bother me.
Not you, but I listen. I care about my audience.
Okay.
I don't know if the women understand right away. I'm on your side because I'm well, obviously, my wife's a woman and my daughter's a woman. I'm a big fan of women. I want to give them an equal standing with men, and I hate the tendencies being misogynistic. And Bill, I know you're not that way.
No.
I know we may be flirtatious and do anything like that, but Bill, I've never seen you be anything other than a gentleman to ladies.
Oh, super polite.
And you're in a band too, so I mean, you have a reason. I'm a bartender, but this guy
Well, I
on
was trying to
Saturday.
run away from a
remember
chick.
that? Were you were here on Saturday? The guy with the backpack.
Oh God!
I called
Did you kick him out?
I didn't kick him out. I didn't
Did
kick
he
him out
leave of
because
his own accord?
the girls didn't have a problem with it. But I'm going to go into I'm going to call this our jury duty episode and subtitle "The Guy Likes Titties" because he said it. But
well, that's good. I like titties too. I mean, there's nothing wrong with titties.
Okay, well, before we get into detail on that, because before we go into details about titties,
Come on, I'm a heterosexual male. Who doesn't love titties?
Well, no, but I mean, you don't go up to someone and say that. But we'll talk about that a little later. I did mention jury duty first.
You
One of
did.
the nice things, so we are in Key Largo, and we're at the Catch. We have a wonderful happy hour here from 3:30 to 6:30, Monday through Friday. We're going to give some thanks later on. We're going to talk about some of our friends that sent us emails and fans in other countries and in the United States. But right now, I'm going to talk about some of the responsibilities you have of being a citizen in the United States. And one is jury duty. I know, and we get it here a lot. We're a small community. But one of the nice things about living in a small community, jury duty is like homecoming. I'm standing in line,
and
I
everybody.
see people, all the people I know, and when you see, I'm looking at people, and I said, well, I like them, I like them, I like them, I like them. I like almost everyone. I mean, I guess most people. I think when you think, it's follow me on this. It's going to be hard to follow. That people always focus on the negative, but in this case, I realized how many people are wonderful around there and how many people I was happy to see. And I saw this big line of people, and I said, you know what? Even the people I really didn't know that well, I was kind of happy to see.
Yeah, they're
Very
all having
pleasant.
a good time.
Yeah, they were awesome people. And we went there, and I don't know. You know Bart? Do you know
Yeah,
Bart?
I know Bart.
Bart was there, and Craig Horowitz. Craig
Hey,
Horowitz
Paul.
is there. There's Paul, and oh my God, I love these guys. This is what I love about a small community. We have our friends that just came in. So I saw all these people I love. So Bart and Craig are there. And I see him, and like Craig's in front of me, maybe 12 people, and I end up sitting next to Bart in a courtroom.
There you go.
When they start doing a selection, and Bart's in the first row, we're in the back, and we're just having a good time, like guys in the back row of the auditorium.
There you go.
Yeah, in high school. And we're not saying anything dirty or perverted, just stupid shit. And all of a sudden, so Bart's there, and we're talking, and Bart Bart does this thing. He was at the bar one time with his girlfriend, and some guy's playing on his cell phone. He had it up perpendicular, kind of pointed towards Bart and his girlfriend. And Bart, for 10 minutes, told the guy, "Stop filming me. Hey, what are you doing there? Are you filming me? Is this surveillance?" And the guy's ignoring him totally. Has no idea he's talking to me. He goes, hey, what's going on over there? Are you trying to film me? Hey, I understand what you're doing. And so I talked to Bart, and I said, "Hey, Bart, you know, you were being filmed right now." And he started doing that shit. And then I started talking about stuff. And then we started riffing. And Craig was in front of us.
Oh.
Craig Horowitz.
Yeah, I know, and I'm sure
And he had his notepad, and he's doing some work. And I said, "Oh, I can't sit next to Craig because Craig's going to be working." I bought a notebook in because I thought, hey, you know what? I could do some writing for the show.
Right.
And I did come up with some ideas. But I want you to evaluate me on something.
Okay.
Okay. While I was sitting there was an empty seat next to me, and there was an empty seat next to Bart. And there was a break at one time. But some guy, the only guy dressed in a suit, sit next to me. And he goes, "Hey, I don't want to be here either." And I go,
Well, good.
"Good." And I go, "I didn't say that.
I actually
And
want to be here."
I'm thinking the guy is a spy for the defense or the prosecution to get me. Like, if they find out later, this guy said before the voir dire is a French term, meaning we see and speak, and you evaluate the jurist.
Right.
And I just looked at the guy and said, "Well, I'm not going to say, we're just joking. We're not talking about the event or the trial.
No, we're making fun of the people sitting here."
Yeah, we're just making fun. There's at the same time, there's one of those deep tones going over electronic thing, like the high buzz going on, going the whole time, and it stops and goes back on. And while we're in duty, I'm thinking in my head, "Oh man, if I'm a bartender, so if I get picked and if it's a big trial, I'm screwed.
Yep.
I don't get paid. I'm tipped personnel, so I do report my tips, but I don't get paid because I only get paid when I work. So what do I do?" And they said, if you don't get compensated by your employer, come up and fill out a sheet. And I went up, and they ran out of sheets, and then I realized, wait, today's my day off.
There you go.
So I shouldn't be compensated by anybody. Tuesday's my Saturday.
Right.
So I sat down, and people said, "Why don't you get up? They got more sheets." And I said, "Well, I'm not going to get up because I shouldn't be compensated." And then they go into, if you want a hardship dismissal,
There you go.
you will not be, your jury duty would not be accepted for the year. But if you wait till afterwards, and if you're excused after you go for a hardship, then they accept it as your jury duty is fulfilled. And I said, "Okay, well, you know what? It's my day off. Why not?"
I'll sit here. Might as well. Got nothing better to do.
Holy crap. I had a great time.
Oh, good.
We're talking about it. They asked a bunch of questions, and then they sat us down, and a bunch of people went up before then and asked for hardship. One of my neighbors did. What's this? We got something blue. What
Sean
is this,
is
Holly?
giving us blue drinks.
Wait, can you say it?
What?
Oh, Holly didn't say it, but it's... Okay, Sean sent us a shot. Come in the hot tub. Let's do it. Whatever. I'm going to get in trouble anyway. Oh,
There
it does
you
look
go.
like that,
Oh,
doesn't it?
I don't know if I want to drink this.
Oh, my God. It looks like a membrane.
I really don't know if I want to drink this, Sean.
Oh, well, that's probably met expectations that I expect to have. But
That's actually pretty good.
it was.
It was blue. I mean,
It was
that's
blue, and it was kind of creamy in the bottom.
That's my problem with it. Is a blue drink. But
We had to segue away from what we were talking about.
jury duty.
Jury duty. What part of jury duty?
You were talking about having a good time, and it's your day off, so you decided to stay.
Okay, and they were getting a preliminary excuse, and I had one of my neighbors go up, and I wanted to say, hey, sit down, man, because you're going to get called in 2 months.
Yep.
You're going to get excused anyway. They only needed 8 people, and there was 120 people left. So, I mean, I looked like, someone said, I look like a less mean Clint Eastwood in Heartbreak Ridge.
That's pretty funny.
What?
That's pretty funny.
I know. It was credible, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Somewhat. A friendlier Clint Eastwood in...
You don't look like you're going to kill me, so...
No, I'm not like that. I'm more accepting. But
You don't have the DI look.
No, but I got the haircut and
you got the haircut, but you don't
physique.
You don't have the DI hard jaw sit and beady eyes that's going to kill you because you screwed up.
No, but I got the physique and the haircut.
Yes.
So I'm just trying to build that in there because I'm trying to hope that we're going to get some young female fans saying, "Oh, this guy may be really hot." You know what I mean? Oh,
there we go.
I know. It's hey, listen, I have an ego. Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Ro, you got an ego? Remember that song?
Yes.
Okay.
He's too sexy for his shirt.
Yes.
Too sexy for his
what
shirt.
was that? No, not Frankie Goes On.
Right said Fred.
Right said Fred. I forgot about that. But I digress. So we're in a courtroom. We're having a good time. The guy that I thought was probably sneaking for the defense or the prosecution, whatever, you get this information because there's probably no rule as sitting among. I bet there's no rule of sitting among the jury pool.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, they don't really restrict you.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you just walk in and
I'd
sit
be
down.
guessing.
It's a courtroom, right? They didn't say you had to have. Oh, they didn't. When we were entering the courtroom, they did not ask for our summons or anything until we got in the courtroom, and then we go up and report. So anybody could be there.
Okay. Anybody
could be there. And so we had a little break after the preliminary excuses, meaning if you went up there and went for extreme hardship, then they could call you within a year.
Oh, yeah.
So I thought, it's my day off. What the hell? I'll stay there. I'm having a good time talking to Bart and Craig. We're having a good time. And
we're shooting the shit, having a good time.
Yeah,
I might as well do
Bart,
it.
and there was this really attractive brunette girl with her hair tied behind her back. And I said, Bart, I'm going to get this girl to sit next to you.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. I said, sit next to you. And you know what? I'm not aggrandizing anything because I said it's not doing anything. And I thought, how do I do this? And they closed off half the courtroom because they had to bring in some of the witnesses and stuff because they were going to start the trial right after the end. They picked the last 8 jurors. And what happened was this girl came in back from the break with another friend, another young girl, and they're looking around. And what I did, instead of pointing right next to me, which was the open seat,
pointed down next to Bart and pointed out the 2 seats there.
Yes, no, one seat. One seat because there was a seat behind Bart. And the pretty girl sat next to Bart.
There you go.
And I go, this. So, what's going on? Am I missing something?
Nothing.
Okay. So, she sits down, and we start hearing about all the other exculpatory. I don't know what you call it. Anything that can excuse you as a jurist.
Yeah, that's when they just look at me and go away.
Now, I thought the pretty young woman, when she sat down, she was laughing at all my shit, and then I started suspecting her of being like from the prosecution because she's only like, she's entirely being very charming about me.
You're not paranoid if everybody is truly out to get you.
Yeah, you're right. You're not paranoid. But I'm thinking, well, at least I'm not one of those guys that think every girl's after him.
There you go.
I mean, that would be like conceited as shit. So she, the hardship excuses I was thinking about, we started talking about it. I am taking care of my sister's chia pets collection. Okay.
I like that.
Number 2, they mentioned if you have a 6-year-old child and you're the primary caregiver, and I said, and I went to Bart, I go, damn it, I meant to get some of those. And he goes, why? And I go, I want to run a sweatshop. We can make like knockoff designer handbags or something like that.
Gucci's out
the other
back.
one, then I thought about things just saying, you know what, get you an excuse for being a little crazy? I just say, listen, I'm a professional dance team manager. And they're looking at, I mean, I don't even know if they know how to respond to that, because anybody could say bartender. And then the other one, I say, you know what? In the middle, I made a resolution. I got this bedazzler, and I'm halfway through bedazzling all my T-shirts in my wardrobe.
Oh, that's funny.
How about this? And you go up to him, the perverted one. He goes, listen, I'm halfway through watching a Japanese bukkake pornathon. and they'd be disgusted on so many different levels.
No, I what happens to me, I walk up and they see the beard halfway down my chest and the long hair and the cowboy hat, and they just go, thank you, that's enough. You may leave now.
You know what? We had this discussion before, and I don't know if I would have that wouldn't have been my first instinct. I look at people, I see their eyes. You don't have that in your eyes. You got good judgment. And earlier someone said,
I've got a history of scary women that prove you wrong.
Well, I mean, I guess that would be. I mean, I wouldn't. Man, that's kind of weird. If you look at both of us and I walk into a place and I go, oh, this is the guy I want to talk to, Bill would be the guy I want to talk to.
That happens.
And you know what? I guess we're in a place. Bill's talking to me, so
there you go.
I guess I'm the guy he wants to talk to. And I'm always surprised by that. That's the way we are in the Keys, right?
Oh, yeah. You walk in, it actually doesn't matter who you talk to.
Can't tell. You can't tell what a person's like, but you kind of look in their eyes. And there was a guy here, was it Monday night or Sunday night? Monday night. Oh, my God. He had eyes, soulless eyes.
Yeah. Flat.
Soulless eyes. I mean, dark eyes. But, I mean, that was just the color of his pupils, and around his pupils were black. It's almost like a negative. And I'm thinking, oh, that's unfortunate for the guy, because it looks like you're one of those people from the Christopher Walken movie, The Prophecy. You ever seen that?
I have.
You're looking at it's like dark, negative eyes, and the guy's laughing loud, and I'm like, oh my God. Oh, what was the joke? This was the thing. His joke was he was talking about a grandparent, and he goes, let's say her name was Irene. Oh, I named her name. You know, once you name one of your grandparents, you can't kill them. And I go, are you serious?
Ooh,
I'm pretty
scary.
sick. And that's funny. That's funny stuff. But when you have the black soulless eyes like a great white shark, you know,
yeah.
and the guy wasn't, in the end, when I talked to him, it's funny. It was just an unfortunate set of circumstances, because I kept on directing him to the Caribbean Club, and I'm thinking he was loud. He had this loud laugh, like,
go on, hang out at the crib. They'll love you up there.
Oh yeah, no, you're gonna get your ass kicked. He was a big dude, kind of like my size and stuff like that, but he was so obnoxious, someone was going to kick his ass.
Ooh,
Oh my God, he was such a loud laugher.
Well, probably not on a Monday night.
You know what? I think this guy would have drawn him in like a moth. He would have drawn him in like a moth. Hey, do we have a hot mic? I'm going to bring in a friend of mine
we got hot
from
mic.
Canada.
Oh,
I'm going to bring in
my
Heather.
God.
Heather. Come on. Bring your drink. Bring your drink.
Right there on the end, Jim.
This one right here.
I do
My
believe.
friend-
Let me give it a tap.
Oh, like, we got to make sure this mic is hot. Heather.
There she is.
Jim.
Okay, there you go. Hey, Heather,
Jim,
can you
Jim.
hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can.
I
Totally.
think I'll turn this volume down here so this doesn't get too loud.
There you go.
Heather, we were...
Hello, Heather.
Whatever
How are
we
you?
were talking about, it's over right now. And it wasn't obnoxious or anything. But we were having this discussion. And I think, Heather, do you want to hear this? Heather gives me the bona fides of being a bartender. Heather's been down here for 6 years. At least 6 years. Known me for 6 years.
Absolutely.
At the, I was working at the Encore, which
Encore?
is no longer around, so I'm not
That's
being
a shame.
disloyal.
I love that place.
I did too. I had a great time. I love the people there. But Heather knew me there. It's a little feedback coming in there. You don't have to wear that
Here.
if you can hear us. You know? See, there's
Okay,
a little feedback.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you, babe. Okay.
So,
Try that one.
well, we just want you to be able to hear this stuff. And Heather is from she is from Canada, which
Up in the
is
frozen north.
frozen north, and
Well-
they come down here in the season.
How's that one? Better?
Nope.
Nope.
No,
Okay.
no,
Can you
but
hear
no
me?
better. Let's just go with
Let's
our
just go.
voices. Yes. Yes.
Can you hear me?
The feedback is distracting to people. But
Should I move back to Northern Ontario?
yes. Well, you wouldn't know by her voice, but she is Canadian.
Well, there you
and she came down here and she saw me, what was it, 6 years ago?
6 years ago, Jim, working at the as the bartender at the Encore. Oh my gosh! And you were the most fun bartender in the universe.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, he was. And
that's
he
quite the,
remembered exactly how we loved our martinis.
Oh, there you go.
And did we want an olive or a stuffed olive?
I don't
or-
remember shit like that at all. I don't.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't.
He
I go like
fakes it
this. I always
really
kind of
well.
ask.
Oh, my
I go like
gosh.
this.
Oh,
I
my
don't
gosh.
remember. I'm not an expert bartender. I'm not. I'm
Yes,
not a
yes, you were.
mixologist. I
Yes,
try to be.
I have traveled from Northern Ontario, so we all know where Toronto is. So I am 800 miles north of Toronto.
Holy shit.
Yeah, like I'm closer to James Bay
There you
than
go.
I am to Toronto.
She's 200 miles south of the North Pole.
That's it. You ever
And-
get you ever get out east there and play with the Newfies?
It's my favorite place to be in the entire world. There is nothing like Newfoundland. There is nothing like Nova Scotia.
I love the Newfies. We used to go up there and dive, and they used to give us so
Where?
much help.
Where did you go?
St. Lawrence Seaway.
Oh no! The St. Lawrence Seaway, though, you're heading east up the St. Lawrence, and then you have like another 500 miles to go to Newfoundland.
Yeah, no, but we'd go up there, and then there's some other stuff up in Newfoundland.
Yes, absolutely. Well,
there's wrecks and it's cold water.
Okay, you
So-
cartographers
No.
and geographers. We have enough of that.
Anyway, we're talking about being down here in the Keys.
And then we
you
have
know
Canadians,
what?
we have a lot of Canadians that come down here.
Absolutely. And you know what? Most of us Canadians, I shouldn't say most of us, but a lot of us have traveled down to Florida all our lives. Only a few of us have been that fortunate to get to the Keys.
There you go.
And it's serious because everybody stops in
Fort Lauderdale, Boynton Beach,
West Palm,
West Palm.
Miami, Naples,
Yeah.
St.
Marco
Petersburg.
Island.
Hobe Sound, Jupiter.
I-
They used to
yeah.
cover up Jupiter when I was living up there.
And that's where, for a lot of Canadians, Florida ends. So about 6 years ago, we were lucky enough to come down to the Keys because one of our friends came down here, and we discovered
Who moved down here?
Christine Andrews.
Yeah.
Yep. And we spent 4 days with her, and we said, find us a place.
There you go.
They are all over the place. I swear to God, they have such a good time. They show up. It's like a traveling party. They're not.
But we follow you guys.
Absolutely.
Do you remember the first night we sang together?
Yes.
Do you really?
I do.
Yep.
Truly?
Truly.
Oh my God!
I can't forget that.
Oh my God! It was so much fun.
Is there
And that's
anything
what the
else you want to
keys
talk
are-
about?
But that's what the keys are about. It's a lifestyle. It's like, okay, whatever you want to do. You want to sing
Yep.
with me, even though you can't sing. I'm going to let you
Oh,
sing with me.
whoa. You have a beautiful voice.
Well,
I have to say
no,
that.
you're exaggerating.
No,
But-
Heather has a beautiful
No,
voice.
Yeah. And you know what? You're the best bartender in the universe, and you just made everybody have so much fun.
There you
Like,
go.
No, I just wanted to bring someone back that knew me for years and stuff like that down here. And I was down here 4 years when you got here. Bill met me like 2 years after I got down here. I mean, we started seeing each other right before.
I don't even think that I really ever knew your name was Bill. I
No,
just
probably
called you
not.
Sweetwater.
Yeah.
I know.
Only recently I knew to call him Bill.
I met him on a Monday and my heart stood still. To do run, to do run,
there we
run.
go.
Are we live?
And she's singing
Somebody told
already.
me that his name was Bill.
There you go.
To
I knew it was
do
going to
run,
happen.
run.
Oh
to do-
my.
I knew it was
You know
going to
what?
happen.
Thanks, boys.
Isn't that
I think
great?
we're gonna make
I
it
know.
up.
No,
I
don't
know.
get off,
No,
don't get
no,
off, don't get
no,
off, don't
don't
get
get
off.
off.
Oh, no, this is
All
great.
Well, you were my Bill.
There you go.
Yeah.
I never, yeah.
And I'll tell you, these Canadians know how to party. They come down here. They don't get burnt.
No.
Oh, one of them did. One of your friends came down here 1 year. She was so bright red. It was like 4 years ago.
Oh, that
4
was
years.
Chrissy. That was Chrissy Hawks.
Chrissy came in.
Chrissy Hawks.
She looked
she get sunburned, or was
like
that just from the
she
whiskey?
was on
Yeah.
a man
She got
mission to the
sunburned.
sun,
That's stupid.
and the capsule
Don't get
was turned toward her when she was going past the sun, and she got so red. The rest
I
of them,
know.
they're tan, they're never burnt,
No.
they're always
Well,
fine. They're
it
going.
wasn't- it
They go
was-
into the supermarket.
Jim, that was not our first rodeo. It was
No, it wasn't.
her first
That was their first.
rodeo.
Oh, I felt so bad.
I know.
I know when they get burned. Canadians put their kids out in the sun like an easy bake oven. Oh, he's 2 years old. Get him baked.
The sun is not that strong in Canada.
I know. Here, we're very close to the sun.
You
It's like
are.
Mercury. You
I
don't
know.
want to put them on. If
Yeah.
it was a bar of lead, you wouldn't put it out. You put
No,
the
you wouldn't.
baby out
There
right
you
down
go,
here.
right then.
No,
All right.
no. But these, my friends, I say
Oh.
every time
My God.
these
Do you
guys
know
come
what?
in.
Do you know, I'm sorry. I just interrupted
No,
you.
you're not
and
interrupting
I
me.
apologize for
No,
that.
I invited you
but
on,
you
so
know
you
what?
say.
We spent 9 months, and we are preparing to come down to the Keys, and we just can't, like... we're excited as a kid going for a candy cane. Like, we are so excited to see you guys. And, of course, we all hope that you guys are okay. Like, and you're still with us.
Yeah, we're still around.
No,
I
we really
know,
appreciate that.
Oh, like, it's like...
Is it when you come down in the winter? Is that like your summer? Is it hotter up there or cool? Is it hotter down here in the winter?
No, darling. It's 40 below where I live in northern Ontario.
I
Yes.
know. No, I meant
All right.
like in your summer
Yes.
up there. Is it hotter in our winter than
Yes,
Yes.
pretty much.
For
I
the most
gotcha.
part.
Than your
I'm sorry.
summer.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, do we get to 100 degrees in northern Ontario or 90? No, not even
no?
close.
Oh yeah, for like 8
No.
months we're 90 degrees.
No.
Oh, man,
yeah.
it's brutal
and for,
down here.
8 weeks, we have summer. 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Yeah. And
We
you,
have- yeah,
you
we
can
have
only
8 months.
share 4 of those
Or 9
weeks
months, I
because
guess.
the mosquitoes are so bad. Like, you just
black flies.
can't
Is
even
that the
come out.
permafrost? Is that the permafrost melting?
So Jim, where I live in northern Ontario, there's an Arctic watershed. Do we all know about the Arctic watershed? So from where the water flows south
Yeah.
to the water flows north into Hudson Bay.
Yeah.
So where I live, the water flows north to the Hudson Bay.
There
Wow.
you go.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
Well, it's pretty significant because everything else flows south. So
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I know if I lived up there, I think I'd do well. Would I do well with the ladies?
you'd be a star. You'd be a star.
Would I?
I would hire you in my bar, actually.
Would I do the? Would I be the pool boy?
You could be my pool boy, my star.
Look
Come
at
on,
that.
Cabana
I'm
boy.
54
Let
years
me
old.
just-
I could be a pool
So,
boy.
Bill, let me
Yes,
just tell
yes,
you one
ma'am.
more thing. So
What?
so everybody's heard of Shania.
Shania Twain.
All right. So Shania lives 80, or where Shania was born.
Oh,
is-
she's Canadian?
Oh, I'm gonna smack you. Jesus. So where Shania was born is 84 miles. I know. Yeah.
Can you
No,
put it in
no,
kilometers?
I'm going 8. No.
That's 115 kilometers.
84. I'm talking miles.
Okay.
It's 84
How
miles.
much is the kilometers?
North of where I live. Bill, 84
ma'am.
miles. Okay.
Can you put that in Celsius?
No.
No.
Okay.
So 84
Add
miles.
32
north
divided by 9/5.
of where I live. That's Shania's hometown.
What's the
Timmins.
name of it?
Timmins,
Moose Jaw?
Timmins,
Timmins?
Ontario.
Moose
Timmins.
Jaw was the name of the place from the guys
That's
from
Saskatchewan.
That's
for
Saskatchewan.
God's sake.
Tom Hanks and
Yeah.
Paul Scully. And,
Yeah, no, that's where you get the.
what's that show? What was that show?
That's where you get the
They were
roundup.
from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
I don't know what you're
Do
talking
you know
about.
the Trailer Park Boys?
Oh no, that was
That's
that was Nova
Newfies.
Scotia.
Nova
Nova Scotia.
Do you want a
Bubbles
cheeseburger?
and
Yeah. Do you want a cheeseburger picnic?
yeah. No.
No? Okay.
Shania. So where
know about that?
Shania lives is
Okay.
84
You know.
miles north of where I live. So
I love it. Okay.
that's cool.
Shania,
Shania.
She's hell and gone up north.
do you feel like a woman?
I feel like a woman. Actually, I
go.
do Patsy better than that.
Are you crazy?
Crazy for thinking that you're gonna love me. I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Oh, Bill, that's lovely, that duet
Thanks,
you did,
Sweetwater.
Dan.
You're welcome.
Bill.
Oh, Heather.
All
All right,
You
I
are,
gotta go now.
You are lovely.
All right, before I leave though.
Why were you leaving? Wait, who told you to leave?
No, I gotta go. There's a drink on the bar
I need to
that's
get a
calling
drink,
my
too.
name. Okay.
Hey, could you do
so,
me a favor?
Bill, my signature song.
Yes, ma'am.
Do 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 do. Good night, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's time to go. Do, 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 do.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time. I need you, Bill.
Do, 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 do.
While it's not even
I
6
hate to
o'clock, here we
leave
go.
you, but
I really must go.
Good night,
sweetheart. Good night. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Could you get me a Pinot Grigio?
Yeah, that's the only reason I was asked to come on the air.
There you
Because
go.
Jim, our favorite bartender, needs another drink.
A Pinot
Anyway,
Grigio.
I know.
Grigio.
Thank you, guys.
Pinot
Thank you
Grigio.
so much. We appreciate
That's a
you coming
PG.
up.
That's a oh.
Not a PG-13.
It could be a PG-13.
And you know what? While I'm on the air, I have to thank Heather for coming on air.
Thank you,
She's
Heather.
lovely. She's been so friendly and so supportive of me through all my years of bartending down here. I know.
She is such a sweetheart.
Wait, that's good. That's all right. They're waving her back. I don't know why. I know. Here she comes back. Yes. But I have a friend here, our friend Cheryl Holt from the Florida Keys. Oh, thank you very much. Look at that. Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, have Sean top that up with Bud Light.
oh, that's
Yeah, I
Bill's
know,
getting
Bud
his
Light.
drink.
Thank you.
My friend Cheryl
It's
Holt,
almost beer.
who's not here tonight. She is moving to Lake Norman. I was going to say Lake Mormon.
Lake Mormon? Is that
okay.
in Utah?
Say hi to Joseph Smith. No. Oh, I'm going to get some Mormon mercenaries coming down. and
You
trying to
might,
kill me.
man.
I think I don't know. They're pretty bad.
Is there a Mormon hit squad?
There could be. They could be pretty badass. I don't know if they're
I don't
bad as
know.
my Catholic or Baptist. Your
Oh.
Jewish one. Oh, your Jewish ones are badass. I think I'd probably get backed up by the Jewish, because I'm in pretty supportive. Yeah, diversity.
Thank you, man.
Diversity.
We'll let the phone
I
go
think
down.
that's a large wooden ship from the Civil War era. But
Thank you so much.
my friends Cheryl and Keith. Oh. I'm not going to say anything about what's happening here. Nothing happened.
No.
But Cheryl and Keith Holt are moving up to Lake Norman. They own the Florida Keys Visitor Center, and we're going to miss them. And I just want to thank them for all their support. And I also want to talk about something that happened over the past week.
Okay. What happened?
This past Saturday, we had a party, and what happened twice within an hour is one of our regulars came
Really?
in.
I was playing
and he
Saturday
left
night.
over 200% tip
Really?
in cash.
Oh, cool.
In payment. And my reaction was it's a mistake.
Yeah, here, man, you left me at 10.
No, well, they were gone.
Oh.
So I took it and I stapled it, and Holly, and you know what? Whatever they say and stuff like that. No, she's my partner on this stuff. She's a great bartender. She supported me on this. I said, you know what? That's too much money. So we stapled a note saying, "Hey, you left $60 on $12.90."
Yeah, that's a little excessive.
I think a couple 20s stuck together, and then someone else did the same thing. They left about the same amount of money on 18. And I pointed it out, and they're both big tippers and stuff like that. But I know it may piss off some of our bartender listeners, but I think in the long run, especially obviously when you have people leaving a large tip, and they leave, and you don't know who they are, there's nothing you do about it,
right?
Because they don't come back.
If they're friends,
but
you're
they're
like,
friends,
dude.
you come back and you just point it out and say, "Listen." And they weren't inebriated either. This guy was drinking beer. The other one was drinking beer. They weren't. Not that you can't get inebriated drinking beer, but
you have to try real hard.
I think it's the best practices.
There you go.
And that's what I would do. And you know what? If you want to send feedback, send it back to Keys Bartender, Jimmy Keys Bartender. Agree, disagree, and I'll talk about him.
Yeah, no.
I want to talk about another guy, too.
Well, hell, I've had that happen with friends of mine that are bartenders. I think I'm handing them a 20. I'm handing them 100. I tell them keep the change. They're like, you sure about that?
No, I wouldn't. Well, what you try to do, if I learned, it took me late in life to realize, hey, listen, hold on. You know, that's a $100 bill, and that's 80. Okay, well, no.
Yeah, you just
guy
got.
says, listen, I just got a $5,000 bonus. I want to take care of you. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or
this is the case where I am
sorry.
I just ordered a Bud Light and thought I handed them a 20.
Know. And I understand if someone 20 and stuff like that,
and I was going to take care of Larry with the 20.
I
Here,
always
keep the
said
change.
the
You've been doing
sentimentality with people. You treat everyone the same. You thank people when they tip you well, and you go, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Whatever it does. But that's me, and I'm sorry if you guys get pissed off over that. But that's the way I'm going to leave it. Creepy pickup guy on
Saturday.
Monday.
Oh, Monday. Not backpack guy on Saturday.
I'm working a double on Monday. No, I'll talk about the guy
him.
on Saturday.
We'll get to him.
The Titties guy?
Yeah, Titties.
Okay, this guy comes in. He's a regular guy. I don't think he listens to my podcast. If he does, he's probably not going to come in again. So two of the girls come in. It's Karen and Wendy. I won't say them. They're nice-looking girls.
They are.
Nice-looking girls, Karen and Wendy. They
Attractive
come in
women.
and sit down. And he goes, I want to buy a drink for one girl. I'm not going to say which. I go, first of all,
No.
you never buy a drink for one girl. You buy if there are two girls together, you buy both of them a drink. That is
Don't be a tightwad, buddy.
bullshit. Okay? And so he says, do you know the girl's name? I said I didn't know the girl's name at the time. I didn't. I should know her name, so I can't go and do it. But first of all, if he bought them the drink, I would have said, hey, listen, the guy's that creepy. Don't talk to him and do that. So I used all my skills. I'm back and forth with the guy. He said, okay, I'm going to buy. But you're going to have to buy both of them a drink. And he bought both of them a drink.
There you go.
And at the end, I said, you know what? That the girl you like is married or has a boyfriend. And, you know, you're not going to go anywhere. He's kind of angry about that. And he said, well, that's all right. Go. You know, I mean, why would you buy, if a girl is with a group, if they're with three, yes,
No,
They're
hell no.
No. If you buy one,
If you buy,
there's
if they're
two
a
other,
group
they're
of-
supportive of each other. If there's two girls together,
if
you
there
buy,
are a group of women, if there are 6 women together, you
Okay,
have to
that's
buy
good.
the whole group.
Oh, I like that.
A drink.
You know
You
what,
can't
though?
just single. It's not like not like
what
cutting cattle.
I'm suggesting the minimum.
It's not like cutting cattle.
I like your idea. I don't buy drinks for women unless I know them and I'm friends with them. And it's not a tit for tat. It's not a tit for tat. And I mean that.
Women
no
buy
pun
drinks for
intended.
Jim.
Tit for tat. Meaning tat's the money and tits
Yeah.
the thing. It's not. So you don't like that?
I'm just giving you hell.
I did the hand motion
I
when I
know.
said
Wubba, wubba, wubba,
a tat
wubba.
is the money and tit is the other thing.
There you go.
But, okay, why? Well, you know what? That's the thing. It's not.
No, I'm just giving you shit. You're
I know.
fine.
No, that's fine. Give me shit. Oh,
We-
it's fine.
yeah.
I just want to make myself understood. Bill's saying buy the whole group. I say never split 2.
Dude.
You could, and you know what? He's on the higher ground.
It's
I
not
said
like-
you could split 1 for 3.
No, you buy the
Because they
whole.
support each
You
other.
buy the whole group a drink, and then you walk over, introduce yourself,
Yeah,
and
that
then
one-
then
well-
you can try to cut. Then you can try to cut one out like you're riding your quarter horse.
You're the better guy. You're the better man. You are a better man. And I was really off on that.
I got to
Let's
get you
talk-
out on the horses and teach you about roping and cutting.
I don't think this is pertinent.
It is.
I would disagree that's pertinent. So let's get back to the guy. What's it, Saturday night? You were here for that, right?
Oh, backpack boy.
You saw Backpack Boy.
Oh, dude.
Was
he
it Friday
about
or
got
Saturday?
popped. That was Saturday night. That was Josh and I were playing.
Okay, it was Josh and you playing. So backpack guy comes in. He comes in with groceries.
Oh.
This guy, he's either my age, a horrible my age. I think he's my age. I thought it was my age.
Well, if we're going that way, he could be a little bit younger and put up.
He
Rode
was
hard,
really
put up
horrible
with.
at age, but he looked like he was 65. But I think he was my age.
Could be.
I don't mean to sound. I guess you know what? It sounds elitist when it's stuff like when I say it.
Dude,
But
no, it wasn't elitist.
I know. I try
I-
not to. I try not to sound that way.
I'm a grungy old redneck, and that boy was.
No, but I'm fit. I'm fit and all that stuff. This guy comes in. He's got the Santa Claus belly, the spiky hair. His hair's darker than mine. Solid color.
Yeah, but the difference with his spiky hair is that wasn't a fashion choice. That was a lack of personal hygiene.
Okay, that might have. Yeah, that's very good. That's a good.
That was not.
good idea.
That's not a fashion choice. That was a lack of personal
you know what?
hygiene.
And I'm torn between. I want to take care of the people that are less fortunate and stuff like that. But this guy, once again, we have crazies here in the Keys. And I apologize for that. The mental health system does not work. But then again, you have
got
to
crazy
seek
people
help.
everywhere, man.
No, you got to seek help, right? So this guy comes in, tries to give me the groceries. It's in his hand. Say, use them here. Use those groceries.
No,
And
not
I said,
so
we
much.
cannot use your groceries, sir. This is a restaurant. We can't just take an arbitrary
Random
gallon
shit
of
off the
milk,
street. No.
half drank gallon of milk, a half a stick of butter.
Oh, there
Hey,
you go.
Jerry, do you want to come on the air? Little Espanol? No?
No.
Good, Jerry. Come on.
Come
You don't want to say anything?
on.
I got my friend Jerry. I know we're going to be segueing in this. I'm going to go back to the guy. Jerry, you going to teach me some Spanish tonight? Ask me a question in Spanish. In Espanol.
Español. When is the people? ¿Están las personas hoy?
¿Dónde están los
Where is
personas?
everybody?
Where are the people?
Yeah, where is
are the
everybody?
People? The people están en mi pantalones. They're in my pants. Oh, you know what? Hey, we're out of season, man. Nosotros estás. How do you say out? How do you say out of season? I don't know. You're very good. This guy looks like a handsome Fernando Lamas. And he's
There you go.
mi hermano. Mi hermano.
He is
This
definitely
guy-
not the cut rate
he is a
Antonio
good-looking-
Banderas.
He's a strong, handsome guy.
No, he is definitely not the cut rate
Man, that
Antonio
guy.
Banderas.
Okay, Heather. I know he's handsome as him.
Heather's giving both thumbs up on the handsome. There she goes.
So I'm going to finish up this story
Jerry,
about
we're going
this
to have
guy.
to walk you
The
out to your
crazy-
skateboard,
The
buddy.
crazy guy walks in, tries to hand me his groceries. I give him a beer. He pays for it. He walks around. There's two young girls right over there in the corner with one of their young boyfriends.
Yeah.
They're in the late 20s.
Yeah.
She's in her late 20s. There's one girl that just turned 21, the one on the left. She just turned 21. We caught her 2 weeks before.
Okay.
It just turned out that way.
Nice folks.
Okay.
We
He
talked to him
comes
while we're
over
playing.
and he gives him the punchline to the windshield wiper titty joke. Hence the I love titties.
Well, so
It goes
do
like
I.
this. Okay, so the whole joke's supposed to go. He goes to the psychologist and says, "Hey, listen, I have a problem. All I think about is titties. I'm obsessed with titties." And the psychologist says, "Let me do a word association." And he goes and says, 2 oranges, 2 juicy titties. He goes, 2 pillows, 2 soft titties. And then he goes, windshield wipers, titties. And the psychologist goes,
How the hell
why
did you get there?
titty? And he goes, just like this. And then the guy turns his head left to right and goes, windshield wipers. The guy opens with the windshield wipers and goes, and then he says, I love titties.
Well,
That's what he opens with.
And
I go,
I'm surprised
holy
he
shit.
was in here after
That's what
that.
you're going to go and say to the girl, 2 young girls, and how you look.
Yeah.
And I went up to and said, is this gentleman being rude? And you go, no. And they're having a good old time, like they're going to Instagram about it and stuff like that.
y'all
And I
won't
said,
believe
okay,
this
well,
shit.
you know what, ladies? Tell me when he is, because I really can't kick him out until I could, but I'm not going to be that a-hole. Okay? But you know that they were wonderful. The girls were wonderful about
good.
it. And the guy disappeared. I didn't have to do my bar exorcist.
There you go.
Listen, right now, I'd like to thank our listeners. I want to ask everyone, if you have the opportunity, go to Patreon, keysbartender.com.
There you go.
Check out sponsorship if you'd like to. You can suggest a subject. We'll do it. And there's different levels. If you also can do a review on iTunes. You can do it on Spreaker. You could do it on iHeart. We're starting to get emails. Go to our website, www.keysbartender.com. I got emails coming from our fans. I'd like to thank our bartender, Matt, from Boynton Beach, who might be coming on here in the next couple months.
Oh,
We
that'd
got to
be
go wait
fun.
until
Yeah.
the springtime. And then we have
Well, you got to wait till
Dieter-
after spring break.
Dieter from Wiesbaden, Germany. Sheila from Killarney, Ireland. And Clarice from Pasadena, California.
God.
And then Clarice. What do you? Oh my God! Is that Sean sporting some?
Sean is sporting a wig.
A little bush on his crotch there. So, folks, if you like the podcast, please share it with your friends. Please do a review. Share it with your friends and family. And I like to thank you,
Friends, family, colleagues,
yeah,
people you
enemies.
don't necessarily even care for.
Russian hackers.
Well, they probably
can do
already
it.
shared our stuff
We can do
already.
Russian hackers. Russian hackers are very effective.
Yes, like I
They
said,
were
they
very
probably already
effective.
shared our stuff. They
Yeah, they
probably
did.
shared our stuff with people we
And
don't
we'd
even
like
know.
to thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
There you go. Thank you guys so much for listening and joining with us. We do appreciate y'all listening.
This is Julie.
Hey, calendar, what's my morning like?
Julie's about to have a long day.
At 9 a.m., soccer carpool. 9:10, purchase birthday card. 9:05, dry cleaning.
Did you just go backwards?
I'm sorry, I can't fit that question into your schedule. 9:15, cry for a little bit.
For days that won't end, let Schwann's help. With Schwann's, you can get delicious meals that go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. Visit today at schwanns.com. This is Julie.
Hey, calendar, what's my morning like?
Julie's about to have a long day.
At 9 a.m., soccer carpool. 9:10, purchase birthday card. 9:05, dry cleaning.
Did you just go backwards?
I'm sorry, I can't fit that question into your schedule. 9:15, cry for a little bit.
For days that won't end, let Schwann's help. With Schwann's, you can get delicious meals that go from freezer to table in minutes, not hours. Ordered, delivered, done. That's homemade easy. Visit today at schwans.com.